hope you are having an awesome start to your year. Today we're going to have a super fun live stream where we're going to be reviewing 2024, some of my favorite tricks from 2024, some favorite memories from 24, and goals going forward. So hope y'all are excited for the stream, and welcome. Hope you enjoy. Close. All right, we're gonna get started by going through some of my favorite tricks from this year. For those of you who don't know, I started playing off string this year. Well, just barely before the year started. I started in December of 2023. So just barely over a year. And since then, I've competed in 4 different competitions in off string. And here are some of my favorite tricks. So that was one of them. It is a finger grind under both legs to an open string bind. Definitely one of my all-time favorite tricks from this year. Yo, how's it going, Supreme Lord Ronan? We're going through some of the top tricks from the year that were some of my favorites to learn and favorites to do. And we just showed my favorite grind style trick. And next, we'll do our speed combo. I've been trying to work hard on speed combo and ring style elements. And I like to think that it's going pretty decently. That one was a really fun one to come up with. Probably my favorite trick of the year, though, is a style of trick where we catch the whip in the air with our hands. It's super fun. It's a really fun style of trick. And then, of course, we can't forget our regen style tricks. Close. Best trick, that's what we're going through right now. We're going through some of my favorite tricks of 2024. So I hope you are enjoying them. We went through a couple of them, and right now we're going to regens. But I may need to swap yo-yos to the regens because I'm used to yo-yos that respond a little bit differently. So let me try that real quick. Close. Close. Yo, how's it going, Alice on YouTube? How's it going, Ray? That's a fun one too. Yo, how's it going, TTV? Happy New Year, y'all. Going through some of my favorite tricks of the year. And they're kind of hard to land, but they are fun. Happy New Year, man. How's it going? Close. Don't hit yourself. Believe it or not, I have hit myself many a time with the yo-yo, and it is painful. Can confirm. Yo, hope y'all are enjoying the tricks. This hop combo was also super fun to learn. Yo, how's it going, Domino Brothers? Happy New Year. And then we can't forget, yo, thanks, man. Thanks, Flipping Cape Town. We can't forget probably the biggest amount of improvement I've had this whole year, which is solo hum. Dang. Still have room to grow, but still. The fact that we were able to learn solo hum this year was honestly so exciting. I thought that solo hum would be something I would never be able to learn. But it's amazing how getting out of your way and actually just giving it a try and being able to be a beginner and being okay with that can really help you improve. Close. Close, man, close. Yo, thanks, Syed Ali. Thank you, appreciate it. Keep it up, bro. Looks insanely difficult. Can confirm it is insanely difficult, but it's gotten more doable the more I've practiced. Dang. I've been trying to figure that trick out for a while too. Gucci man, how's it going? That trick where it goes like from solo hum into that grind into reverse rolls, I think is a really cool idea. I'm just still figuring it out. It's trickier than I thought it'd be, you know? But it's fun. But in any case, those are some of my favorite off-string tricks from this year. I also wanted to show a few of my favorite 1A tricks from the year, and then talk through some of the lessons learned and good memories and stuff like that. So let me grab a 1A yo-yo really quick. This year was a big year of growth for me for yo-yoing, and I'm really happy with the progress that I've made so far. Like going into 2024, I was very, very new at off string, and most of my tricks for 1A were pretty outdated. And while some of them still are, I feel like I've made a lot of progress on both accounts. Especially for horizontal as well too. Horizontal was so hard for me before. It is really hard, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Well, like this year has been a year of of a lot of growth. It's been hard. It's not been easy, you know. I was going through the YouTube stats. How's it going, Crystal? Welcome. I've been going through the YouTube stats today, or this week, and I ended up making over 350 videos, counting streams, shorts, and long form videos. So 50 of those were streams, 300 of them were shorts or long form videos, and man, doing that over the course of 6 months was a crucible of growth, but man, it was also really worth it in a lot of ways. In some ways, I probably shouldn't have pushed myself that hard, but in other accounts, like, it was also like incredible for growth. We went from a channel that had 0 subscribers to one that has over 2,000 now. Thank you guys so much for your help with that. And I always thought it would be super fun to make videos online of yo-yoing and music and stuff like that, and being able to actually do that now has been really exciting. Nice tricks, man. What kind of yo-yo have I got here? I have a Duncan Evolve. It came out in 2024, and is the signature model of the current U.S. the current U.S. Yo-yo champion, national champion, Justin Dower. He's really good, and he made a killer good yo-yo as well. Thanks for the question, Hassan. Hope you're having a great new year. I had a chance to meet Justin and his family at some of the contests that I went and competed at this year. Or I guess technically last year, because it's now 2025. But they are some of the most kind people. They're extremely supportive of Justin and his yo-yo journey, and also just of the yo-yo community in general. Like, it's so exciting to see a family be so involved in their kids' hobbies and in their dreams, you know? Come on. Hop out of the triangle. There we go. Goodness gracious. Yeah, thanks, Hassan. Appreciate it. Well, I guess I've been looking back on over last year. I realized that, like, yo-yoing and streaming and making videos and stuff like that have all been like simultaneously like extremely good for me, but also extremely like challenging too. Like, it's come with a lot of challenge, a lot of sacrifice and time, but it's also been something I'm really grateful that I pushed myself to do. And I'm excited for what 2025 will bring as well too, because I got some really fun ideas for streams, for long form videos, short form videos. We got some good stuff on the horizon, y'all. So stay tuned. It was crazy because this last year, I was able to go and compete at both the U.S. National as well as the World Yo-Yo contests for the first time after yo-yoing for 15 years at that point. It was my first time being able to attend either contest and then let alone compete at them. And it was just such a really rewarding experience. Like, it's incredible how supportive people are in the yo-yo community. Like, yeah, there's always drama in every hobby and there's drama in every group, but like, overall, it's incredible how supportive people were of those that would, like, you know, go and compete, or even just like of friends they would meet at contests. It was so fun, like, to see how genuinely excited and encouraging people were, like cheering for every single person that went on that stage, because they knew full well how scary it was, but also how extremely good some of these people were. Yo, how's it going, Reese? Hello, hello, hello. Is there a trick I can't do, SR? There's a lot of tricks that I can't do, but they're just tricks I can't do yet. We'll get there eventually. Yo, Godspeed, Matthew. I got you. Oops. The gloves actually help a lot with going and doing speed combos. They're surprisingly useful. How's it going, Jordan? Welcome, welcome. Thanks, man. Glad you enjoyed the trick. It's a fun style of trick, you know, like just seeing how fast you can do different tricks and different trick elements can be a fun challenge. No. There we go. But anyway, where was I? I was talking about how supportive everybody has been in the yo-yo community. Like, they've been extremely supportive on my videos and of other people's videos. You know, hopping into stream chats for people, like, you know, doing videos together, helping each other learn new tricks, and just all around being like an awesome group of people. So if you're ever looking for a fun hobby to try with like awesome people that are involved in it, would recommend yo-yoing. You watch my vids every day. Thanks so much, Matthew. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. We've got another one coming out today in just a little bit. In about 15 minutes, actually. So that's exciting. Yo, thanks, Ghost Lord. I appreciate that. It's important to remember that. For those of you who can't see the chat right now, in case no one has said this to you recently, thank you for being you. Remember, you're loved. I appreciate that. Thank you for the reminder, man. You are as well, too. Thank you for making my day a little brighter. We need more of that in the world. And that's something that the yo-yo community and getting back into yo-yoing has really helped me with a lot. The last couple of years have been like extremely difficult for me mentally. There's been so much change and like trying to understand, you know, trying to understand and reconcile with those changes and figuring out how to deal with the cards that are dealt to you, like, can be difficult at times. But like having a community, having a hobby and things like that you can kind of rely on a little bit is so useful, man. I would highly recommend it. Absolutely, and he loves you too, Matthew. Yeah, I mean, I'm planning to actually make a video about it, but like, genuinely, like, over the last year or two, like, yo-yoing has genuinely, like, saved my life. And relationships I have with people that are closest to me, like, I was genuinely struggling so much beforehand, and I'm really grateful to be at least making some amount of progress. But more details on that to come when I have the time and the mental stamina to make that video. We'll see you around, Matthew. Thanks for being here. But yeah, it's just been a very supportive group to be a part of. So, you know, whether you're a part of the yo-yo community or just enjoy being here in the chat for yo-yoers, I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for being you. that was probably, let's see here. So I also almost forgot. Favorite tricks for 1A. How's it going, Jabberwockies? Favorite tricks for 1A. Hunter taught me a really cool trick on one of his streams of this whip to double or nothing. And then I combined it with my double or nothing tower that I really like. How's it going, Smog? DNA request, I got you, fam. Believe it or not, this was the year I finally learned the DNA as well. That was the onion, but you know, we'll get a better DNA in a second. It happens. There's a better DNA. We got one in there eventually. Oops. There's another good one. Yo, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of practice with the DNA on these live streams. Oops. And as a hint, the short I have coming out soon, here in about like 10 minutes or so, is a DNA challenge I've been trying to land for like 6 months. Yo, thanks. Thanks, Vasu, appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed the DNA. It's a fun trick. That was also a really cool trick I learned this year. A scary trick, but a cool one. Close. So many fun tricks, man. This year was such a big year for learning new tricks. That was like the hardest part for me yo-yoing for a long time when I wasn't learning tricks, is that it was really hard to stay motivated. But learning new tricks helped a lot over the last year or two, year and a half-ish. So yeah, I've definitely been leveling up in terms of horizontal whip style tricks, even when I mess them up occasionally. Sometimes twice in a row. We'll get it this time. We'll get it on this one. There we go. There it is. How's it going, Ethan? Happy New Year, my friend. How goes it? I just realized, Ethan, for whatever reason, I never made you a mod. Let me add you on here. I keep forgetting to actually add people as mods. Did you have a good New Year, my friend? Yo, thanks, man. I'm glad that you enjoyed the trick. Vasu, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the support, my friend. It means a lot, honestly. Like, it's really exciting to see that people like enjoy seeing yo-yo tricks still. Yeah, I did have a really good, I had a good New Year's. I went and played board games with some friends some friends from church in my neighborhood. They're retired and my family lives far enough away that we couldn't really go for New Year's, so thought it'd be fun to go and play board games together, and it was. I'm glad we went. I learned some new board/card games that are actually really fun. I don't remember what they're called, but I took pictures of the boxes so I can try and find them later. Oh yeah, This year was also the year I finally learned 1.5 hook. It took so long to get to this point, but we finally did. Vasu, yes, I do compete in competitions, and this year I actually competed in 4 different competitions, which is the most I've ever done in a single year. I competed in the United Yo-Yo Contest in Kansas City, in 4A, which is part of X Division. Mainly the sub-styles of yo-yoing that are not quite as common. And I got 2nd place there, which was super exciting. And then competed at the National Yo-Yo Contest and had a much rougher run. Got last place there. It was not a great run for me, that's for sure. I had a pretty hard time with that one. And then I redeemed myself at the World Yo-Yo Contest, and I got 26th overall, which I'm stoked about. Landing the best freestyle I've ever landed on stage. And then I competed in the online yo-yo contest anti-yo-yo cup. And I tried some of my harder tricks, and I messed up enough that it didn't necessarily get me a good placing, but I'm proud of myself for pushing my boundaries. Yo, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to make this next year an even bigger year, especially because I understand a little bit better how tricks are scored and how performances can be more impactful and stuff like that. And so I'm really hoping this year that with better tricks and better performing, that we can make some serious progress. That's the goal anyway. When's the next comp? Great question. I'm still trying to figure that out at the moment. It was initially going to be Steel City Throwers in Pittsburgh, but travel plans have changed and that is no longer on the docket, unfortunately. So it'll likely either be United Yo-Yo Contest or PNWR, depending on which one makes more sense timing-wise and cost-wise. Because flying to these contests is really expensive, actually. Okay. But like competition-wise, I've got some goals for this upcoming year. I really want to make finals in Nats in the National Yo-Yo Contest, and it's a stretch goal. But I think it would be really cool to try and go for semifinals in Worlds. That one's going to be really tough. Nationals will be really hard too, but slightly more achievable since there's only prelims and then finals. But semifinals and Worlds is going to be brutal. We'll see if we can pull it off. But stretch goals. Shoot for the moon. Is it shoot for the moon and land on the stars, or if I don't necessarily land that goal exactly how I wanted to? It would be sick. I appreciate it, man. I feel like I've got better tricks at this point that I could probably have an actual chance. Oh, I didn't think about that. I could do that. Hoping to, at least. We'll see. I still need to workshop some of these tricks, to be honest, but I feel like we're making some good progress. No, too high. Too high, unfortunately. Mic is cutting in and out for you. Yeah, I might be a little bit too far away from the mic, unfortunately. Sorry about that. String got tangled on that one. It is a bit for you too. Okay. I do have an actual I have a wireless mic I could try using. The problem is that if I'm doing off-string tricks, I'm very likely to smack the mic with like my hand or with the yo-yo, and then it'll like have really loud feedback, like a really loud thump pretty often. I don't know. I still need to figure out better audio too. So thank you for the reminder. It's better now. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. Dang. I really want to incorporate that whip to a catch under the leg. I think it'd be really sick to find some way that actually works. Like that. But then to actually do something from it. Where I don't get a snag, you know? Still trying to figure it out. Favorite yo-yo? My favorite off-string yo-yo is either the Seal or the Boundless, which is what I'm using right now. They're both so good for different reasons. And then for 1A, probably the Evolve. How's it going, Rottweilers, Josh? I also need to figure out some of those like opposite arm combos. Can I do a triple hand over? What do you mean by a triple hand over? Like a triple whip? Oops. So what I'm imagining from that is that I either go 3 whips, or is that what you're meaning? One, two, three. That's a good one. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to do it off of the finger grind. 1, 2, 3. It just starts to tilt right at the end, and you have to be pretty careful with it. Otherwise, it'll fall right off the string. Let's see here. I really need to get better at those, because like those recaptures around the leg are they're such staples of leg combos. I really need to get better at them. That was a good one. It was a good one. Thank you. Where do I learn my 4A tricks? You've been trying to find tutorials, but you can't really find any. Do I have any channels or tutorials I'd recommend? There are some channels for it. Like Rewind has a whole list of 4A tutorials. It's a little hard to find, but it was on one of the Yo-Yo Expert threads that I found once upon a time, and so I've used that as a reference. I also just like watch other people do cool off-string tricks, and then I try and come up with an idea similar to it. Whether it's from competition combos or cool tricks on Instagram or stuff like that. I know Hunter also has a series of off-string tutorials, and Ray has a series of soul hum tutorials. So they're floating around. That's my goal for this year, to make those tutorials, or for what I might have missed what you're referring to, Josh. Thanks, Can Reaper. Oh, what is my goal this year? Sorry. My goal this year is to make it to the final round of the national yo-yo contest for off-string, and then the semi-final round for Worlds. Those are both going to be really hard, but you know, shoot, like, aim high and it'll push you to be better than it would otherwise. At least it does for me. I know it doesn't always work that way for everybody, but for me, having like big goals can be very motivating. So those are probably yo-yo wise some of my bigger goals. I also really want to add solo hum into one of my competition freestyles. I'm not sure which one yet. Yeah, Rewind has a few, Yo Tricks has some basics. Mostly it's just trick translation and combos. True. Yeah, a lot of Sean De Los Santos actually has made a few trick tutorials as well, especially for solo, but also for a couple of other random off-string things. So those have been helpful. But usually what helps me the most is either watching someone else do a trick and then coming up with like a variation on it that I find interesting, or asking for help in a yo-yo Discord. So like the R Throwers Discord has a lot of good 4A players. But I also sometimes ask people on Instagram as well, because there's some good off-string players there too. Yo, thanks Josh, appreciate that, man. I try and make for some cool yo-yo tricks and cool videos as much as I can. Dude, I'm surprised that bind didn't work actually. I feel like that was like a textbook bind and I messed it up somehow. But it happens. It's all good. You mainly just watched a ton of Worlds players do crazy tricks. True. That is honestly an underrated strategy. And is it Yo-Yo Video Archive, I think? They recently posted a bunch of Worlds routines in like uber slow-mo, which has been extremely helpful to understand like what's going on during different tricks. I watched all of Ryan Conley's world winning routine in 4A or in super slow-mo, and it was actually really helpful. I feel like it makes it like actually feasible to try and learn some of the tricks, or at least see what's happening, because like half the time like people are going so fast that even being a yo-yo player for as long as I have, it's still hard to keep up with it. Dang. Close. Can I do off-string DNA? So about that, Fierce Fox, I actually have a video that just posted 5 minutes ago answering that question. So after the stream, check it out. It's on this channel. It's my most recent short. It was posted about six or so minutes ago. Oh no. Oh yeah, so you saw it already. Nice. What's my hardest trick? I mean, these solo hum tricks are definitely up there. They're so easy to mess up, dude. My hardest trick that I can like actually somewhat reliably land, of the ones that I can more reliably land but still are like super hard, would probably be my regen combos. That took a while to bind for some reason. Why do most of my posts happen during live streams or reiterate what happened in the live stream? Good question. So sometimes I'm going for tricks that I really wanted to also post, and it takes, like, it's more fun to do those tricks while talking with people than it is for me to just bang my head against the wall. So sometimes that. I've also noticed that, like, sometimes I land tricks I never anticipated landing because people will request something I hadn't thought of doing, and I think those can be fun. Those can be fun tricks to post. But yeah, I try and orient some of my videos around my lives as well too, because I feel like when they're connected, it makes for more coherent content. But obviously, I don't only post like clips from live streams. Like the one for right now that just posted is actually just something I filmed offhand. Let's see. That's why you love watching the lives? True. That's why I enjoy doing the lives, because people will sometimes like really challenge me to try tricks that I would never anticipated doing, or that I didn't think I was ready to do. And then I go for it and realize that while it may be hard, it is doable and people are willing to help, and that's been really, really nice actually. Yo, how's it going, Monkey Man? We having a civil day today? Hope your New Year is off to a good start. Ooh, that actually might have been really cool if I had done that on purpose. Awesome, glad to hear it. Where am I from? I am in the US right now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love that trick. It's so fun. Can I do the off-string DNA? I did just post a video about it, but you'll have to wait and see. I'm just kidding, no. Yes, I can do the off-string DNA now, but it is still really hard. So I would recommend watching that so you don't have to watch me fail it like 100 times trying to get it. May as well do it live. All right, fair enough. Be forewarned, it will take me a few tries. And believe it or not, I come to realize that actually, like, that finger spins, this was like an epiphany for me, is that finger spins are better directly on your fingernail as opposed to with a glove. And I never understood that at first. That's been surprisingly helpful to figure out. The new video is insane and so well edited. Yo, thanks, Nate. I appreciate that, man. Probably my best video yet. Yo, that's awesome. Thank you. I thought that I would give that format a try. See how it goes. Are any hooks possible in 4A? Yes, there are some hooks possible. I normally do 1.0 hook, which looks like that. And then every now and then, I'll try and do a negative 1.0 hook. And you can do negative 1.0 hook. It's just like kind of awkward. Like I don't remember how to do it, but you can do a negative 1.0 hook, and you can also do 2.0 hook. Like Ryan Connolly did that in his world winning freestyle. Gotta get that on less of an angle. You're back from last live stream. How's it going, Moses Yo-Yo? Welcome, welcome. Getting it to auto orient into the middle is also harder than I expected. No, dude. No, dude. You saw that starting, and then I failed it. How old am I? Old enough to have graduated college a few years ago. Okay, orient in the middle, orient, orient, thank you. No, dude. Ah, pulled too hard. We'll get this. It took me a lot of attempts to land this on the video, which is why I've been kind of like encouraging people to watch the video, because it took me a lot of attempts. But hopefully, well, hopefully we'll be able to land it on the live. We'll see. We landed it on the live last time. You can hook in 1A but not 4A. You're still practicing. That's okay. No worries, man. I don't have any children nor pets. But I did have a dog when I was growing up. I love dogs. My wife is deathly afraid of dogs. So that's not really a great combo for her. Yeah, no, you're right. I am technically throwing it the wrong way for the bind. But the thing is, I get like infinitely more power throwing it this way. And so it's kind of worth it to do that. There it is. There it is. We got it. I know it's a backwards bind, but at the same time, it's like, I get so much better spin and control that way that it's kind of worth it. But we landed it, y'all. And it didn't take me like 20 minutes. It only took like 3. We take those. But yeah, the thing is, like, I've tried binding it the proper way, and it's actually pretty challenging too. You use a loop 720 with extra wide spacers for 4A, bruh. That's a 4A setup right there. I'm sorry for you. Like that sounds not pleasant. But it also sounds kind of fun at the same time too. So I hope I hope you enjoy doing 4A that way. You have some Rottweilers. Nice. That would make sense given your username. I love dogs, honestly. Like, my wife got bit by a dog when she was younger, and she has she's been deathly afraid of them ever since. Like, so the odds of us getting a dog are slim, unfortunately. Does the chat know what a loop 720 is? Some people do. Let's see. Your brother wants to see one of my coolest combos. I got you, fam. Let me grab a glove. That was a good one. I like that one a lot. Oops. Behind the back is really fun too. I've been using the Sage for 4A. Nice. Is that the one from Yotrix? Or is that the Spire? Dude, why? Your bro was very impressed. Nice. I have thought about getting like a dash hound or or just like a really small dog. I feel like a dash hound would be really fun. Like, they're so cute. You're back. How's it going, Matthew? Ooh, we got an interesting request. Go Godspeed with a Diablo. I can do what I can. Let me grab one out of my backpack. I've got him right here. Let's give it a go. I haven't done Diablo since last year. So I had to make that joke at least once, haha. Oh yeah, Spire is the off-string one. Sage is a beginner yo-yo, both from Yotrix. Oh, nice. Yeah, Yotrix got way more popular while I was out of the yo-yo scene than when I was in it, at least initially. so close. I almost wonder if it's like double wrapping for that loop, or that whip. Whatever. The hook. The thing I was going for, the trick. You know, that thing. Cool, nice, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's indeed. Oh no. There we go. No, dude. I'm getting somewhere with Diablo. Like, you know, we're landing tricks. Tricks are happening. Do I like Messi? I don't know too much about pro soccer. I do know that he's very popular though. How do you send money? I currently do not have donations set up because I still have not hit the YouTube requirements to be able to do that through YouTube, but a Patreon is in the works. So once that is up, I will let y'all know. And that will probably be the more straightforward way to donate. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I wish there was a way to donate right now, but unfortunately I still do not have that set up because YouTube requires 3,000 watch hours. It requires 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. Actually, it might be 500 subs. Yeah, it is 500 subs. Like the 3,000 watch hours and 500 subs to be able to do donations on live streams, unless you use a third-party service, which I have not yet figured out. So I will keep you posted. No worries. You have 2 Spire yo-yos, but you haven't unboxed them yet. Almost got that. Let's see. Yeah, should I for the New Year's and change up my foray? Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, if you like, I'd recommend it personally. I like using a yo-yo intended for off-string will probably be a lot easier. I'll tell you that. Can I do the Spider-Man variation with a horizontal skybind and call it Spider-Man 2099? Dude, I think that'd be sick. I was messing around with that trick idea earlier today. It is a lot harder than I expected. It is a lot harder than I expected. Do I do competitions? I do. Not for Diablo, but I do for yo-yoing. I was talking about it earlier in the stream, but I did 4 competitions last year, which is the most I've ever done in a single year. And it was United Yo-Yo Contest in Kansas City, U.S. Nationals in Philadelphia, in Philadelphia, and then Worlds in Cleveland, and then the anti-yo-yo contest online. Close. Diablo Soul Hum is so hard, dude. You desire subscribers and money. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Believe it or not, like the subscribers have actually been like that aspect has actually been going pretty decently. I've been very, very surprised with the support in that regard. That's been really nice. So thank you guys for subbing. It really does mean a lot. The watch hours are a little bit harder to achieve without like, because like for the longest time I didn't understand how they were counted, and now that I understand a little bit better how they're counted, I'm trying to work a little bit more towards that, but we'll get there eventually. First time trying a rejection on this. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna try to watch for you. Explain a horizontal skybind. I'm trying to understand as well what a horizontal skybind is, but I have a hunch that it's supposed to be just like a horizontal like open string bind. So let me grab an off-string yo-yo to show you that at least. And then like horizontal would just be that it's like this direction instead of this direction. So an open string bind looks like that, where you just like whip the string into the gap. Like you hop it off the string and then you whip the string into the gap to bind it. That was a bad example of it, but that's the idea. And then a sky bind usually means either a bind that goes straight up like that, but like binds down. Not sure why that wasn't binding. Or a bind where like you go up like that. Could be something like that. Can I do solo hum? Yes. I was doing some solo hum Diablo a second ago, but I can also do foray solo hum. And also I apologize if my chat is a little bit behind. Oh, where you shoot the yo-yo up into the string from under to bind it. Okay. That might be different than the one I was thinking of then. I think I know what one you mean. That one would be really hard to do horizontal. But here's some solo hum. Dang. Close. Solo hum tricks are so easy to mess up, man. How's it going, Nazarene? Welcome. Yo, how's it going, Odin? Welcome, welcome. Can I do the DNA with solo hum? That would be sick, but I am not coordinated enough for that one. It's probably possible, but like horrendously hard. Dang. It's been a while since I've tried to go for that trick. How's it going, Josh? Woo! Almost dropped the yo-yo right there. I see your message, don't worry. Can I think of a cool bind element to add to that version of it? I mean, you could always go for a finger spin. If you're already like, if you're already horizontal anyway at that point. Like you could go for a finger spin. Because like if we consider what this would look like. Can we do a split screen live and you can show me and possibly teach you? That would be cool. I'm currently doing those lives just mainly with people I've met in person for now, but I appreciate the offer. So the idea would be that it would come back to your hand, you'd shoot it back out again, you'd bind it again, and then like as you shoot it back out again, maybe you like land in a finger spin and then like did an under the leg bind or something. I don't know. There's some ideas. There's ideas. Can I do a DNA right now? I could try. Do you want an off-string DNA or a 1A DNA? I'm far more consistent with the 1A DNA, that's for sure. First attempt, let's go. Yeah, I could see like those finger spin ideas work. You want to see them come to fruition? I do too. Can I do it? Let's see, 180 then? What do you mean 180 then? Like a DNA with like when I turn around? I don't know. like that or something, where like people like go behind their head or whatever. Off-string DNA, but finger spin leg orbit first. Yo, finger spin leg orbit. Are you actually serious? Like that'd be so cool. But like that would be very interesting. Finger spin leg orbit. Dang. How would you even begin to do a finger spin leg orbit? Like I know how to do it, but bro, that'd be so hard. Off string horizontal, bro. Off string horizontal is so hard. Like I've seen people do it, but bro, and like I've done like a little bit of off string horizontal, but man, it's hard. Well, I needed the other one anyway. How's it going? I have no idea how to say your username, but how's it going, Teswacom? Let's at least try and land the finger spin. The finger spin leg orbit. We'll try and go for the finger spin leg orbit, and we'll go from there. That is not gonna. Nope, that's not gonna center. We'll go for the finger spin leg orbit. Okay, center. No. We're trying. I appreciate the support and the encouragement, y'all. Okay. Oh boy. I have the idea, but I'm gonna need a lot more spin than that. I'm gonna need a lot more spin than that. No, dude. It's so hard to get it to like center. I know it's not supposed to be hard, but I'm also like not that much of a finger spin trick kind of guy. Oh, dude, that was so close. We actually we made progress. We made progress. Orient in the center, please. No. Too late. That was some good progress. You can do the orbit before the finger hits the dimple. You'll have to catch it again anyways. True. So so if I did the orbit before it hits the dimple, wouldn't that mean that it would be like a horizontal leg orbit somehow? Dang it. A horizontal leg orbit would be so scary. Can I do a Zach trick or an off-string hajime trick? I would love to be able to do that, but those are outside my skill level at the moment. Hajime tricks are super hard. Oh no, dude, we actually almost had that. Infinite star in 4A. I still need to learn that one. Come on. No, dude. Okay. No. We're getting close. I'm doing well. How are you, Aaron? I haven't learned the infinite star in 4A yet. I am trying to throw it more horizontally. It's just a lot harder than I expected to do that. Ah, dang. I feel like I'm like turning my finger in such a way that it's like tilting it. Off-string green triangle. See, these are a lot of tricks that I feel like I probably should have learned by now, but just never did. Okay. Good. Come on. Center now. How's it going, Brian? Welcome, welcome. We're going for a ridiculous finger spin leg orbit. Huh. Come on, no. Dang it. This is so hard. One-handed freestyle foray. That would actually be so cool. Because it would literally just be like whips. It'd be like rejection whips and like, what else would it be? Like rejection whips and regens and stuff like that. That's not gonna be enough spin. Yo, thanks man, appreciate it. It's a fun idea, that's for sure. Dang it. It's a fun idea, it's just hard. Now everybody's asking for like the the horizontal finger spin tricks because I landed the off-string DNA like once. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the video, just got posted about half an hour ago. Okay, come on. Okay. No. Hit a lasso. An open string to ring. Ooh, that would be cool. I know what trick you're talking about. I still need to learn that one too. That may need to be on my next stream because I do need to go after I land this. But I will add that to my ideas for next stream. As well as 9A, which I think I saw somebody mention. 4A with a 5 counter, right? Yes, we can do that one in the next stream. How's it going, Xander? Thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting to add people as mods. So thank you for the reminder. Okay. Come on. No. Dude, we're so close with this trick, dude. That's not even that. Nope, not even remotely horizontal enough. We'll give this 5 more tries. Ooh, come on. Come on, I thought that was a good one. No, dude, I whiffed the bind. Okay, center. No. Too high. Potentially, Gibtron, potentially. The lasso is an open bind, but instead of pulling out and back to get a bind, you pull forwards and down to catch a string. I'm going to have lots of questions for you about that one and tricks like unto it. Okay. Oh, this is money. No, dude, I missed. Ah, that was the most spin I've had this entire time. Come on. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Maybe we'll do a split live. I would consider it. Come on. Okay. Come on. No. My gosh. On money, it's true. Reverse money. Uno reverse money. Okay. Yes! Let's go! Finally. Oh my gosh, that trick was so hard. I'm free. I finally hit the leg orbit. Holy crap. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic new year. Thanks for being on the lives. Thanks for supporting me last year, and I'm really excited for everything that's coming up this next year. So if you want to stay in the loop, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you around in the next ones. Peace out, y'all.